Akinyi was known across many villages for her beauty. Her skin glowed like polished ebony after rain, her eyes sparkled like river water under the sun, and her long braided hair swung proudly down her back. Whenever she walked through the market, people stopped talking just to stare at her. But Akinyi had one bad habit: she mocked every man who came to ask for her hand in marriage. The first man arrived carrying goats and honey for her family. He was short and round-bellied. Akinyi laughed loudly. "Look at him. He walks like a pumpkin rolling downhill." The poor man left in shame. Another suitor came. He was tall and hardworking but had a gap between his teeth. Akinyi sneered. "If I marry him, the wind will whistle through his mouth every night." The villagers shook their heads. Another came with strong arms and fertile farms, but one eye was smaller than the other. Akinyi burst into laughter. "Does he look at me or at the chickens?" One by one, the men stopped coming. Her mother warned her gently. "My daughter, beauty is like a flower. One season of sun and it begins to fade." But Akinyi would toss her braids proudly and say, "There is no man in this world handsome enough for me." Years passed. The young girls she once mocked were now married with children. Songs of weddings filled the village while Akinyi sat alone at her father's compound, staring bitterly at the road. Slowly, her beauty began to fade like old paint under rain. The men who once admired her no longer turned to look. One dry season, an old man named Mzee Juma arrived in the village. His back was bent, his beard white like ash, and he walked with a stick that knocked the ground before every step. To everyone's surprise, he asked for Akinyi's hand in marriage. The village women whispered in shock. Will she mock him too? But this time, Akinyi lowered her eyes. No young man had come for many years. Fear settled in her heart like cold water. So she agreed. On the wedding day, drums beat slowly as Akinyi walked beside the old man. Children stared in silence. Some women hid smiles behind their hands. As they walked, an old grandmother in the crowd sighed and said, "The mouth that laughs at others may one day laugh alone." From that day onward, parents told their daughters the story of Akinyi, the beautiful woman who despised everyone and ended up marrying the only man who remained. Moral lesson: pride and mockery can chase away blessings. Respect people for their character, not their appearance.